Hi, welcome back to Introduction to Engineering Design. This is Module 5.5a, CAD Modeling Features, Part 1. We're going to work on the axle today. So what we're modeling here is this axle that's shown in your instructions. It's a fairly complex sketch, and there's a few things that aren't real obvious in the sketch. So I'm going to do this in fairly good detail just to help you out. So that is the sketch profile. If you'll take a look at that, I'll be referencing that for dimensions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to command on my revolved boss base tool. I'll select the front plane, and I'm going to put down a line. This first line is going to be a construction line. I'll make it infinite length at the origin, and then deselect that. That's really my revolve reference point. So let's go ahead and start on that point, and let's sketch out this rough outline here. So I'll do that without a lot of commentary. You just follow along with what I'm sketching. It's not really important that it's perfectly to scale or symmetrical or, perfect in any way. It's just a rough layout. So I've got my rough dimensions, and you can see it's pretty rough looking. Let's go ahead and start out and give it an overall length. That'll help me to keep my sketch proportional. There, that'll help out. And I'm going to go to my tallest dimension here also. That'll help me with some proportions. You'll see that as I click on this line and I go down to my revolve axis, if I go above it, I get a radius. But once I go below, SolidWorks is smart enough to know that I want to revolve something. So it chooses that radius for me. And that messed up my sketch a little bit, but let's go ahead and start working our way down here on the inside edge here just to keep it straight. Actually, let me undo that real quick. I should have started from my smallest interior dimensions here, so let me delete that one. And I'm going to start working my way from the inside out, so you can see I've got 0.19, 0.25, 0.29. And the same thing on the other side. And you can see it's drawn an inference here. It's basically said that these two are coincident, and that's not really true, but we'll go ahead and go with it. Sorry, I got an angular dimension there. And I'm going to go ahead and fix my sketch here a little bit. You'll see that I've got some wonkiness going on there. So there, I'm just fixing my sketch a little. So one thing that's not easy to see here, and this is what I was kind of pointing out, is you'll notice that I've got this dimension 0.01, basically from the top or the bottom corner here to the top edge. So let's go ahead and put that in. The way you do that is you got to zoom in, pick your point, choose the other point, and if I go this way, it gives me a distance between them. So I've got to go off to the side here, and that is 0.01. There, I've got that in at the end. So now I'm looking pretty close to my sketch. I need to add some width dimensions. So I'll just start here in the middle with 0.07. Work my way across here. And you'll see that I'm magically starting to get my dimensions settled here. And it is a fairly confusing sketch. Not really very easy to dimension. And I have to give myself a dimension from there to there. Nope, already got that one. Sorry. And let's see what I'm missing here. And I have to go from this edge to that edge is 0.25. That'll define a couple more lines for me. Okay, so as I look at this, what I'm missing is the elevation of this point. Now in their sketch, you can see that it's pretty much this point and this point are horizontal. That will do the last dimension of my sketch. So now my sketch is fully defined, and I can exit my sketch, and SolidWorks starts my revolve for me. It's chosen line 1 as my revolution point, and then the contour is my sketch, the only available sketch for me to revolve. Go ahead and accept that, and there's my part. All that's left to do in this is to cut the little notch in the end, and your part is complete. Thanks for watching.